This is the first dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at General Lee. General Lee is a 1-year-old male collie or Aussie or border collie mix. He is very playful, very sweet, outgoing. He loves to run and play, and he loves people. The tail never stops wagging. I mean, he's just a happy, happy little guy. A beautiful, soft, silky coat, and a big, beautiful heart to match. He is just a love. As you see, he'll just come up and he'll kiss, and anything you give this guy, he just makes him happy. General Lee is a happy boy and as sweet as can be. You're looking at General Lee. This cute baby is Outlaw. Outlaw is a male shepherd mix. He's about 6 months old. Incredibly sweet little puppy. A little bit shy, a little bit laid back. He loves to cuddle. He loves to have belly rubs. And he looks to whoever's with him for security because he's just a little bit overwhelmed. You can see he's clinging to her. He's saying, "Don't make me go near that big bad camera. It might bite me." He wants a family who will reassure him that hands are for petting and hearts are for loving and homes are forever. This is Outlaw. He needs to get out of here and into a home. The dog you're looking at now is American Beauty. American Beauty is a 5-year-old female beagle. She is very, very sweet, very loving. She loves to go for walks. She loves to be petted. She loves to have her tummy rubbed. Good with kids, good with adults. We haven't seen anybody that this little dog didn't love. She is a happy, sweet, outgoing little girl. And again, she's a little bit camera shy. But if you look at this beautiful face, you can tell just how loving this little dog is. She is a total sweetheart. She is friendly, she is happy, she is loving, and she needs a home. You're looking at American Beauty, and American Beauty is a doll. The dog you're looking at now is named Africa. He is 3.5 years old. He is a terrier mix. And Africa, again, is playful and bouncy some of the time, but he's frightened of some men. That means he was most likely abused at some point by some man. Once he gets to know you, he loves you. So this is a dog that you take a little patience. See, a little patience, a little slow moving, and then he'll come up to you and he'll be your buddy. He loves to have his tummy rubbed. He loves to cuddle. He's a little guy, and this is as big as he's going to get. So if you're looking for a small one that's terribly sweet, a little laid back, and a little quiet, hey, he's not eating that cookie. That cookie was given to him by a man. Well, maybe. Yeah, he changed his mind. Africa is this sweet little guy, easily startled, a little bit shy, probably not good for little kids because he is so timid, but older kids for sure, and anybody else who will take the time to get to know him and love him. His name is Africa. This little guy is too cute for words. His name is Tang. He's a 1-year-old male multi-mix, and heaven only knows what's mixed in there. He's playful, active, outgoing, affectionate, terrific with children, and he's one of the most unique-looking little guys I've ever seen. He's striped like a tiger. He has a big, happy smile on his face. He's got grizzly hair on top. He's got silky hair on the bottom. He's got a black nose and a big smile, all of which come together, and all of which sound awfully silly, but when they come together, they make such a pleasing combination. This guy is just adorable, loving, outgoing, friendly, happy. No words can describe it. That tail does not stop wagging, and he'll whip you with his tail if you get your knee in the way. Tang is outgoing and happy, and all he needs is a family to play with. This is Tang, and he is a sweetheart. The dog you're looking at now is Dreyfus. Dreyfus is a 3.5-year-old male hound mix, but hound mixed with something unique because he's a blue merle hound. He's got a houndy face and a merly body and a beautiful white tip on his tail. But what he's got that's so unique is he's got the biggest smile you've ever seen, the sweetest face you'd ever want to see, a tail that wags and wags and wags. Dreyfus loves other dogs. He'd probably be happiest with a fenced yard because he is very active. And while we say with every dog you either leash walk or you fence, and that's the only way you want to do it, you don't want these dogs running loose. He would love to be able to get out and run and chase a ball or a frisbee for you, because he is so happy and so playful and so outgoing. This is a super sweet young dog looking for a family to live with for the rest of his life. You're looking at Dreyfus. Jilly is a 2-year-old female foxhound mix. She's great with people. She loves to romp. She loves to play with toys, and she's really into balls, frisbees, squeaky toys. She's being a little bit shy and a little bit overwhelmed. She's not terribly happy with the shelter experience, and she will probably be frightened of the camera as well. It's so hard for these guys when they come from homes when they've always been loved, and they don't understand why they have to deal with so many new and terrifying experiences. Other dogs barking, strangers petting, not having their own life schedule, not having their own place. So Jilly is a sweetheart, but she needs someone to bring her in and with patience and kindness re-educate her in just how wonderful it is to be somebody's special pet. You're looking at Jilly. Jilly's looking for a home. The dog you're looking at now is Bone. Bone is a 1-year-old male Rottweiler type. He had a family. We know he had a family because somebody took him and tied him to a tree and drove away and left him there. So yes, he had a family, but no, he didn't have the kind of loving family that he deserves. This guy loves people. He loves everyone. He smiles, he wags, he's just all over you with this big, happy, drooly face of his. He's a love. He's not so tolerant of other dogs. He figures once he gets a home, he does not want to share it with anybody. So Bone would like to be an only dog. And in case you didn't get that last spot, Bone is shedding. And if you pet him right now and your hands get all sweaty, you're going to get hair stuck to it, which is what kind of just happened. He needs brushing, but he needs cuddling, and he needs loving, and most of all, he needs a home. You're looking at Bone. The dog you're looking at now is Legolas. Seems like we're going from Goliath to David here. He is a 6-year-old neutered male Pomeranian. Very sweet, very outgoing. If you know anything about Poms, they're elegant little dogs. They trot. They carry their bodies beautifully. But the other thing about Poms is that from little dogs, they tend to be less shy than most of the smaller breeds. More outgoing, very friendly, very happy little dogs. And this guy is indeed very happy. He's sporting a lion cut right now because he was so mad that that was the best they could do. And those mats are painful. So he's been trimmed down, but in a while his whole body is going to be as fluffy as his head and his tail. He is outgoing, friendly, sweet, loving, a teeny little pocket pet who would love to be your very own. His name is Legolas. And he loves showing off his butt. And this is the last dog we're going to show you, our special needs dog of the day. His name is Excalibur. He is 4 years old. Special needs because he's heartworm positive, and Lord, we've seen a lot of that this year. Good with dogs, good with cats, housebroken, all of the pluses, and he will get better. He's about halfway through his treatment, but he needs to be kept quiet until he's well, not allowed to get excited or run, and he's full of energy. So it's a little bit of work to get him calm and keep him calm, but very frankly, when he's through, he's going to be wonderful. Heartworm drives me crazy because it's so easily prevented. A once-monthly treatment, and even there's a topical now, and these dogs don't get heartworm, but we're seeing it over and over again. This is the result. He needs a special home. He needs somebody to help keep him calm till he's all better, and then romp and play with him for the rest of his life. His name is Excalibur. We've shown you great dogs and cats. The shelter is full of kittens as well. Please, if you're looking for an animal, and even if you think you could just squeeze by finding room for one, come out and adopt. All About Animals would like to thank Cairo Animal Hospital in Highland Park for sponsoring the show and helping us find homes for these dogs and cats.